Hi Mom, hi Dad. Just doing another little video for you. I figured I would show you the outside and what we had done with it so far. So I'm standing in our lanai, which is right off of the kitchen, the backyard. So we got a little TV set up out here. We want to get some pallets and build a little TV stand to put that on. We have a table that we got from somebody that Mary and Jack know. I don't remember, somebody that they're friends with, and they wanted to get rid of the table, and so they gave it to us. This is with there's 4 of my chairs. We have our little plants that we bought. We made those plant stands out of pallets. We did that, I don't know, last week or the week before, I don't remember. There's 2 other plants that we have. And we have little solar twinkle lights that we've put all around at the roof with the lanai. And there's the back door to the house. So now we'll go out into the backyard. So we have a little grill all set up out here. We're going to be having some people over tomorrow and making some steaks, so we'll be getting good use out of the grill. That little plastic table was already here when we bought the house, and then there's my other 2 chairs. So we have a little concrete block area out here, and then I can show you there's the lanai from the outside of the house. What we're going to do eventually, probably next year, is we want to make the lanai double in size, and we're going to put a whole cage, another cage like that's there already. We're going to put another one where you see that back window. That's our second bedroom that we have up to the edge of the house. So there's our rain barrels that we have. You can see they're connected right to the gutter in the back of the house. And there's the 2 rain barrels. They're connected up at the top, and then there's the overflow for when they get too full. And they have overflowed quite a bit already because I guess summer is the rainy season down here in Florida. So you just turn the little spigot, you fill up the watering cans, and you're good to go. I would imagine a garden hose would probably work too, but I'm not 100% sure about that. So there's our, I don't know if they're not oranges because they're not big like oranges. I don't know if they're tangerines or tangelo or something like that, but our orange tree, which is not in season right now, believe it or not, down here. I think the season for that is either fall or winter. I'm not 100% sure. So here's the first palm tree. Jason planted that last year, and that's coming along good. That's not, I don't think that one's going to get too big. He knows what all these are because he planted them. I don't remember what he said each one was, but that one I think is going to be a smaller one. Then we have back here, this is our mango tree. So we have that planted. This one actually will get pretty big. You probably, I don't know if you'd be able to see it, but the neighbor actually has a mango tree, and it's pretty tall. The only thing we have to be careful, we have power lines in our backyard, so we have to be careful about trees and what we plant, and keeping everything so it doesn't get interfere with the power lines. So you can see, if you look on the mango tree, all of this right here, I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but these leaves are a lighter color than these leaves, and all this green, this lighter green, is all new growth that we have on the tree, and it looks like, well, I guess it is pretty sturdy. We have this little bamboo stalk that came with the tree when we bought it, and so if we need to tie it up, we can, but the mango tree is really done very, very well. So then over here we have, this is a queen Anne palm or a queen palm. This guy will get big. This is going to get really, really big. So this one we're going to have to be careful of and make sure that we keep it trimmed. There's our shed. Jay's out in the front mowing the lawn right now, so the shed door is open. This, I believe, is a grapefruit tree, which, as you can see, it's really not in good shape. There was a little nest, a little bird nest up there. I don't know if you can see it. And there were birds in it, so Jay wanted to wait until the birds were gone before he took it down, but he was planning on taking it down. And we found these 2 sections of fencing. You can see there's the two sections. We found two sections of fencing, and they were at the car wash, and they were leaning up against the dumpster at the car wash. So me and Jay took them because we figured, you know, they obviously they're throwing them out, and we looked them all over and everything. They look like they're in great shape, so we're gonna take those, and we'll be able to kind of continue, because we have a little bit of fence there. Then we have the chain link fence, which runs all the way behind the shed. And then there's a little bit of this white fencing on the other side. It's all kind of mismatched. It's not really no like rhyme or reason to it. So that'll give us a little bit. We'll be able to kind of fill in the fence a little bit more and have a little more privacy back here, which is why we're also planting the trees. So anyways, this is our avocado tree. This one, I don't know. It doesn't really seem like it's growing very much. I'm not sure if we're doing something wrong or if it's just a lot slower than the mango, and maybe our expectations are just too high. I'm not really sure. I mean, it looks okay. It looks, you know, like it did when we bought it. You can see the bugs have kind of chewed on it. But I don't know. We'll have to see on that one. And then these are some other palm trees that Jay planted last year. And I think these ones are going to get pretty big too. So these are just a bunch that he planted. These guys are doing well. Got that one over here. This is another grapefruit tree that is obviously not in good shape, although you can see there is fruit on it. So I don't know what's going on with this one, but we might take that one down, or I'm not really sure. So this is the other side of the house. This is the that small little rectangular window. That is our bathroom. So our bedroom is in front of that. That other window is the back area where the kitchen is. And then I didn't actually show you the back of the house, the whole back of the house. I just showed you the lanai before. And then you have those two windows, which are also the kitchen area in the back. And then, like I said, that other window in the back was that's the spare bedroom. So now we'll go to the front of the house, because we planted, we had a very large palm tree, and it ended up getting diseased. So we had to take that down. And the guy that came and took it down, he was great. That window is for our bedroom. That's our bedroom window. This tree or bush was already here when we got here. And then we're out in the front of the house. That window is also to our bedroom, and then these two rectangular windows are to our living room, which is on the other side of the kitchen. And there's the front door, and there's the garage. I can show you the garage with all Jay's tools in it. He's got everything set up in here. So he's got his toolboxes. There he is. And more toolboxes. There's our hot water heater. We have a utility sink, which came with the house. That cabinet came with the house. And there's our washer and dryer. You can hear the washers on right now. And there's just a little bit more space. It's only a one-car garage, but this is the other side of our house. It's getting dark, so I'm trying to hurry up here. This is where the air conditioning unit is. We have a door that goes out to the backyard from the garage, and there's another window for the spare bedroom, the second bedroom. And I don't know if you noticed, I can show you real quick, if you look in the lanai, there was a window that's in the lanai. You can see that window there. That is the other bathroom. That's our second bathroom. This tree we had to take down. This is actually, which the next door neighbor whose house I'm facing right now, she actually told us that this is, it's like some type of an invasive plant. And we looked it up, and it was. She wasn't just saying that. So we decided to chop it down. Jay just has to work on getting the rest of the roots and the trunk and all that stuff out. So I believe those two bushes are actually on her property. I don't think those are ours. So there's the front yard and the driveway. And I'll go back over. We planted a tree, I guess it's a ficus, some type of ficus. We planted that out here. And we just planted this the other day. So we got this guy here. The guy that we bought it from, he said that some of the leaves can, get a little bit brown and stuff when you're disturbing the root. It was, it was just in a pot, but it was, you still disturb the roots and everything when you're transplanting it into the soil. So we got that guy going. So we'll see how he turns out. This is the stump where the palm tree was. I don't know if you can see here, but if you look, I guess a palm tree is technically like a grass. So if you look, there's a bunch of little like round circles in here, and that's what makes up the palm tree. This is much more solid looking, but there's just a bunch of little circles here. I don't know if I think you can see that. So we cut down that palm tree. The guy was great. He was from Russia, or no, from the Ukraine, and he's going to school to be a doctor, and he's just trying to make some extra money. Him and his wife just got married, I think around the same time me and Jay did, or maybe like a year earlier. And he was really nice. He had a guy come helping him. They really seemed like they knew what they were doing, and it was cheap. It was only like $150 to get it done, which there was another guy that quoted us. The highest quote that we had to get it done was like $400 and something, but that was to take the whole root ball and everything and come in and fill it with dirt. So we, decided to go with that guy because that was a pretty cheap price. And we just found him on Craigslist, believe it or not, and it worked out great. Yeah, we really, really liked him. So these were going to be hard to see because it's dark. But I had to wait until the sun goes down because it's just so ungodly hot here in the summertime. I couldn't do this in the daytime. I'd be dying. So we got that plant there and that plant there, and they're called oyster plants. And they're actually green. The leaves are green on the top, and then they're purple on the bottom. Like I said, I don't think you're not going to be able to see that, but it's green there and then purple underneath. So those are cool, and I guess the lady that we bought those from said that you can actually take them and you could split them. So we were planning on putting them, running them the rest of the length of the house. So, okay, so now you can see that you got the purple on the bottom side, and then you got the green on the top side. So we just wanted to, break up the front of the house a little bit and, just give it a little bit of visual interest and everything. So, yeah, that's basically a tour of the outside of the house. And I'm getting bit by bugs, so I'm going to go now. So, alrighty, well, I will talk to you later. Bye.